translation or Americans. We have it in Islam, in the Quran, if you read the Quran according to its terminology. And that's what we are saying. So many people came to us. That's why about 62 was arrested with me in 1987. And most of them were medical doctors, lawyers, writers, very intellectual people. Then, after I was released from the prison and become independent scholar, independent writer, I work with secular trends in Egypt, defending the Copts, defending human rights, defending democracy. And I had many partisans in Egypt at that time. In 1992, I was my late friend, Dr. Faraj Foda. We announced the born of a new party in Egypt, the Party of the Future, to defend the Copts. The Copts, that means the Christian Muslims, and defend the human rights and democracy. Once we announced it, a fatwa came from the Muslim brother to assassinate us. And accordingly, my friend, late Dr. Faraj Foda, was assassinated in front of his office in June 1992. I wrote against them. They called us apostate. So I wrote a book proving that the penalty of apostasy contradicts Islam. And this book was in 1993. It was, I think its number, it was 15th book in the list of my books in that time. This is when going to another, organization like the Egyptian Organization for Human Rights, the Egyptian Organization for Brotherhood, a brotherhood among Muslims and Christians, and all of this. We have many people, especially people who, used to attack me, then read my articles and become my friends. So many of people who become Quranists, many of them used to be Muslim brothers or fanatics, and then read and find that is the truth. What this man is saying is it is Quran, and it is very reasonable. So this is our number increased until the government, feel that it is dangerous for it. So they arrested us, the second wave, and so I escaped to here. Now, after I came here, I worked at.
Let's stop for a second. I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. Just wipe this tissue, just wipe right there. Right, because now I want to jump ahead to your experience in Cambridge, and what I want to try and do is take it in smaller little bits, so we don't need to. You don't need to tell your whole history in each answer, because we'll take it in little bits. So I'm interested. Take me now through your experience at the Prospect Avenue Mosque in Cambridge, and you can basically start at. I was living in Cambridge as a fellow at Harvard, and I came upon the mosque, or whatever that story is. And as you told it yesterday, I can take it just to the part where you got out.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me about how you came upon the mosque in Cambridge.
Coming to the United States as a political asylee, I had 3 months fellowship at National Endowment for Democracy, and I prepared for them my first book in English, The Democratic Islam and Muslim Tyranny. Then, by the help of a Scholar at Risk program, I was given 1-year fellowship at Harvard Law School from May 2003 to May 2004. So I came here to Boston, and I prepared another proposal for reforming the Islamic schools in the United States to confirm and to conform to the American values and the human rights culture. Passing by street, I don't know at that time.
So why don't you pick it up? I was living in Cambridge, or while a fellow at Harvard, I was living in Cambridge, and
No. I live in Summerfield at that time.
Somerville, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so while a fellow at Harvard, I came upon the ISB mosque in Cambridge.
Yes. While being at Harvard as a fellow in that time, I live in Summerfield, and one night, I was, passing by a mosque in Cambridge, and it was a time for the prayer of sunset for us as a Muslims. So my wife was with me, so I found it a chance to pray, and it was the first time to see a mosque in Boston. So I went there to pray. Going to the upstairs, it was a room full of newsletters in Arabic, and it had a big.
Yeah, why don't we start there? Give me a reframe, please. So start at now the room that you went into, was that the prayer room, or was it like a meeting?
No. This mosque in that time was two stories.
Yeah.
So people go to upstairs, and there is a room inside the second stories, and I look at it. It full with a newsletter, all of them in Arabic, and full of hatred against the Jews, against the Christian, against the Americans. So I recognize this mosque is a fanatic mosque. I was so scared because I found myself in the wrong place, and my name is well known for the fanatics in most of the world. My face may be known, so I found myself in a danger to be in that time in this place. So I prayed quickly, and I called my wife. It was in the lower story, and she was I waited here until she finished her prayer, and while I was waiting for her, I listened to the one who preached at that time, and it was fanatic preach. So I said, "It is no more coming to this mosque," and I refrained, kept myself away from this mosque, and never went there again. This makes me feel that I left the fanatics in Egypt, and I found them here in America.
Okay, stop right there. Give me as tight a shot as you're comfortable with. Take me. I'm sorry? I was in pretty tight. You were in pretty tight? Okay. Give me, when you realized what was in those newsletters and the kind of place that you were in, tell me what you thought, what your reaction was. How long did it take you to realize what you were feeling, or where you were and what you were seeing, and what was your immediate reaction when you read those things?
Look, it does not need an expert to recognize that kind of writing. Anyone who knows Arabic can define this kind of writing as fanatical. For me, as specialized in this, I can recognize the phonetic lines, not only the phonetic articles or the phonetic box from the title. No, I can understand the phonetic lines inside one article. So when you see all the titles harassing or attacking the United States and attacking the Christians, attacking the Jews, in 1 minute, you understand what you are seeing, what you are reading.